Hello dear traders, you're watching the latest economic calendar on InstaTV with me, Anna Kasatkina. Early next week, all eyes will be turned to the following macroeconomic events. On Monday, the National Bureau of Statistics of China will publish the March data on inflation. Analysts expect that the consumer price index rose by 2.5% on a yearly basis in the given period. In February, the annual inflation rate was at the level of 2.3% compared to 1.8% in the previous month. Thus, the Chinese inflation hit the highest level since July 2014 amid a sharp rise in food prices. Economists had expected that the indicator would remain at the same level of 1.8%. At the same time, the producer price index dropped by 4.9% in February. The indicator has been decreasing for several months already. On Wednesday, the US will unveil its PPI data for March 2016. Experts suppose that the producer price index increased by 0.2% on a monthly basis. In February, the US producer prices declined by 0.2% month-on-month, meeting the forecasts. On a yearly basis, the indicator showed a zero change, missing expectations of a 0.1% rise. At the same time, the US core PPI neither changed in February. However, the indicator climbed by 1.2% annually. Core PPI is the most accurate indicator of inflation trends as it is less volatile. Besides, on Wednesday, the Bank of Canada will announce its April decision on the key interest rate. Analysts suppose that the benchmark rate will be held at the same level of 0.5%. At the previous meeting, which took place at the beginning of March, the regulator also kept the key rate at the level of 0.5%. Such a decision was expected by most analysts. The Bank of Canada noted that the overall balance of risks remains within the zone for which the current monetary course is appropriate. That is why the overnight rate is still at 0.5%. Besides, the following macroeconomic data will see the light of day early next week. On Monday, Australia will unveil data on home loans. On Tuesday, the NAB business confidence data for March will be published in Australia. The UK will report on its March inflation rate. On Wednesday, China will disclose the trade balance data. Besides, the US will reveal figures on retail sales and crude oil inventories. And this concludes the calendar of the latest financial events on InstaTV. See you next week. Bye.